Hey there guys, and welcome to a new card review. In this review, I got a request from Darkman Doom 1, and he wanted me to review the one, the only, Blue Eyes a Shining Dragon. Oh, Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, I had a good long history with you. This dragon first appeared in the movie, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Movie, Pyramid of Light. And when you were at the movie theaters at the time this movie was being shown, you would have gotten a pack that contained one of 4 cards that was shown in the movie. And guess what card I pulled within the pack? Yep, you guessed it. I got the Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, and I still had that same card I got in that day, and I love it. But you guys are not here for my history of the card, you guys are here for my thoughts on the card. So let's stop with the history lesson, and let's dive into this review. I'm going to say this right now, I like the look of this dragon. I don't give a fuck of people saying, it looks like a robotic chicken. This dragon to me looks awesome. We can see the dragon itself looking pretty fierce, and it looks like it's going to attack. We do see some nice metallic features all over the body. We do see some big circle glass plate on its belly, which I think is supposed to be its power core or something. We also see the blue circle plates on its forehead, its wings, and its legs. As for the background, it just looks majestic, and I like the nice yellow shine to it. This card is called Blue Eyes Shining Dragon after all, so it should make sense. So overall, I love the artwork on this card. For being the ultimate form of Blue Eyes, this is one awesome looking dragon. So for my score for its art, it's getting a 5 out of 5. So let's check out its effect. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card cannot be special summoned except by offering one Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon on your side of the field as a tribute. Increase the attack of this card by 300 for each dragon in your graveyard. You can negate the effect of a spell, trap, or monster cards that designate this card. That's one interesting and pretty good effect. For one, this dragon gains 300 for each dragon in your graveyard. That's cool, so let's do some math here, ladies and gentlemen. So what if you have 5 dragons in your graveyard? So do the math. 5 times 3 is 15, so that means Blue Eyes gains 1500 attack. So let's add that up with its current attack power. 3000 plus 1500 equals 4500. So that means it'll have the same amount as Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. That's pretty awesome. Its other effect is pretty handy too. If your opponent targets this card with an effect, you can negate it. So what if your opponent plays Tribute to the Doom on Shining Dragon? Well, that card's effect will be negated. So is there anything bad about this monster's effect? Well, yeah, it's the summoning cost. In order to summon this thing, you need to offer Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. That's pretty hard to do itself, if you play your cards right, that is. So overall, its effect is pretty good, even though its summoning cost is a bitch to do, but hey, what can you do? So my score for its effect is a 4.5 out of 5. Well, on to deck choices. So what kind of deck will Shining Dragon will be good in? Well, isn't it obvious? A Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. But there are a lot of different variations of the deck, so I had to do some research on what kind of decks that will work well with Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. So by looking around on Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki and some parts of YouTube, I was able to see what cards that will work well with the deck. It's pretty obvious to put in 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons and an Ultimate Dragon, so I'm not going to be saying anything about those. Judging that you need a lot of dragons for Blue Eyes Shining Dragon's attack gaining ability, I'll most likely talk about dragons for this topic. So in deck choices, I'll be showing you guys 6 monsters that will work well with the deck, along with 3 spells and 1 trap. So let's get started. You're going to need some strong attacking dragons for this deck, so Alexandrite Dragon and Luster Dragon will be great choices for the deck. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon is one great dragon for any dragon deck out there, no doubt. This dragon can easily be summoned from your hand by removing 1 dragon on your field from play, and you can special summon dragons from your hand or graveyard. So yes, this dragon is super useful. You most likely need to put dragons in your graveyard so Shining Dragon can get its boost. So putting in Montage Dragon can be useful if played right. You can special summon this card from your hand by throwing 3 monsters from your hand to the graveyard. Also, this dragon's attack becomes the combined original levels of those 3 monsters you sent to the graveyard times 300. So let's do some math here, ladies and gentlemen. So you just threw 3 Alexandrite Dragons to the graveyard, and Alexandrite's level is 4. So 4 times 3 is 12. So let's see how much attack power Montage will get. So 12 times 3 is 36. So that means Montage Dragon's attack is 3600. That's a lot of power! Mirage Dragon is a good level 4 dragon with a decent effect. During the battle phase, your opponent cannot play any traps, so it's kinda like Genzo, but only not. Let's look up another fusion monster that can be useful. Now just in case if you can't summon Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, then 5-headed Dragon will be a great choice for a fusion summon. A 5000 attack and defense powerhouse is always a winner in my book. Let's check out the spells. Well, you have fusion monsters, so Polymerization and Dragon's Mirror is mostly the obvious choices for your fusion summons. Gold Sarcophagus is a great search support card. Once played, you can select one card from your deck and add it to your remove from play zone, and it stays removed for 2 turns. Once the second turn of your main phase 1 is up, that selected card is sent to your hand. Now for the trap. Castle of Dragon Souls can work well with this deck. Once played, choose one dragon from your graveyard and remove it from play. Then choose one monster on your side of the field. That monster gains 700 attack power. Also, when this card is removed from the field, target one of your removed dragons from play and special summon it. So overall in deck choices, Blue Eyes Shine Dragon is good in a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, of course, and because of that, it's getting a 4 out of 5 for my score for deck choices. So overall, Blue Eyes Shine Dragon is one awesome card. It has amazing artwork, it has a pretty good effect, and as for deck choices, it'll be great in a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. I have to thank Darkman Doom 1 for letting me to review this card for him, so a link to his channel will be down in the description box down below. So what's my overall score for Blue Eyes Shine Dragon? Well, it's getting an overall score of a 4.5 out of 5. That's it for this review, and if you guys have any cards you want me to review for future reviews, just leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do. You know what? I'm still in a Blue Eyes mood, so next time we'll be checking out Blue Eyes White Dragon. So remember guys, comment, rate, and subscribe. This is Dragon Core 7, and I'll be seeing you all next time.